Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good and staying healthy at home. So, today we would be starting our English grammar from the Grammar Gate textbook. And today's chapter is pronouns. So, now let's see what this girl, whose name is Ria, is talking with her friends. Ria wants to play football. Ria played football with Mahesh and Suresh. Ria, Mahesh, and Suresh enjoyed the game. So, students, can you find out the noun in the first sentence? Well, do you remember what noun is? Yes, noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. So, here in the first sentence, Ria wants to play football. Ria and football are nouns. And Ria is also the name of a person. In the same way, in the second sentence and the third sentence, we can see Ria, football, Mahesh, and Suresh are nouns. Now, don't you think that these names of the persons are getting repeated again and again? So, instead of repeating these names, or you can say nouns, we can use pronouns in place of those nouns. So, do you know what is pronoun? Let's see what do we mean by a pronoun. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in the sentence. Pronouns are used to avoid repeating the same nouns over and over again. Let's see some examples of pronouns. For example, I, you, they, he, them, us, it, she, me, and we. So these are some of the pronouns which we use in place of the name of the persons or things. Let's see the example. For example, this is Pinky. Pinky is my sister. Pinky is good at singing. So, in these three sentences, you might have noticed that the noun Pinky is repeated again and again. So, instead of repeating the word Pinky, we can use the pronoun she. So, let's see how we can write by using the pronoun. This is Pinky. She is my sister and she is good at singing. So, for the first time, we have to write Pinky because we don't know whom we are referring to when we write she. So, in the first sentence, we have to write the name, or you can say the noun. And in the second and third sentence, instead of repeating the noun, we have used she, which is also considered as feminine pronoun. Let's see the classification of pronouns. Pronouns can be classified according to their number, gender, and case. On the basis of number, the pronouns can be singular or plural pronouns. For example, I, he, she, it, they are singular pronouns, while we, they, us, them, all these are plural pronouns. On the basis of gender, pronouns can be masculine, feminine, or neuter. For example, I, it can be masculine or feminine. He is a masculine pronoun and she is a feminine pronoun. And it and they are neuter pronouns. On basis of case, pronouns can be nominative, objective, or possessive. For example, I is a nominative pronoun and me is an objective pronoun and mine is a possessive pronoun. Let's study the first kind of pronoun, that is personal pronoun. A personal pronoun is a pronoun that refers to a particular person, group, or thing. For example, I, me, he, him, she, her, you, it, they, them, us, you, and we. So, personal pronoun is a pronoun that replaces the name of a person, group, or thing. Personal pronouns are divided into first, second, and third person. So, let me explain you what is first, second, and third person. The first person refers to the speaker or speakers, that means the person who is talking. So, the first person would be I or we. Now, second person is the person to whom we are talking or the person spoken to. So, here the second person would be you. And the third person refers to the person or thing that is spoken about. That means the first and second person are talking about the third one. So the pronouns used for third person are he, she, it, and they. Depending on the number, we can classify the personal pronoun into two categories. And we have already learned that which are the two categories depending on the number in which we can classify the personal pronoun. They are singular pronoun and plural pronoun. So let's learn singular and plural pronouns. So students, do you see the image over here? Here, the personal pronouns are divided into two categories, singular pronoun and plural pronoun. So let's see one by one. We use I or me when we are talking about ourselves. That means we are the first person. For example, I am studying or John helped me. We use we or us when we are talking about ourselves along with others. It means that the person who is talking is included with other person. For example, we went home. When we are talking about a girl, we use she or her. If there is a name of a girl, then we use the pronoun she or her. Let's see the next one. When we are talking about a boy, we use he or him. So he or him is the pronoun which we use for replacing the name of a boy. For example, he runs fast. Ram beats him. Now let's see the next one. When we are talking about some people or things whom we don't know, then we use they or them. So we use they or them for the group of person or things whom we don't know. So they are considered to be third person plural personal pronouns. For example, they went for a picnic last week. Next one. We use it or they for things. So here the pronoun it or they is used for things. For example, the car is not working. It is broken. And let's see the last one. We use you for the person to whom we are talking. So you is the pronoun which is used for a second person, singular and plural both. Let us see some examples. I am writing a letter. So here I is the pronoun. You are an intelligent girl. So here the pronoun is you, which also represents the second person. Third one, we will go for picnic tomorrow morning. So here the pronoun is we, which represents first person plural. Let's see the fourth one. They are playing cricket. Here the pronoun is they and it represents third person plural. The next one, he is talking to them. Here we have two pronouns, he and them. He is used for third person singular male and them is used for third person plural. Next one, she likes to play with you. Here, she represents third person singular female and you represents second person singular. Let's see the gender of pronouns. Can you see the image over here? What does it say? I am talking to you about him. So we have already studied about first, second and third person. So here I is the first person, you is the second person to whom we are talking and him is the third person who is being referred to or spoken about. So, as you are clear with the first, second, and third person of personal pronouns, let's move towards the gender of these personal pronouns. We all know that nouns can be masculine, feminine, or neuter gender. So, this we have already studied in the chapter number 2. In the same way, pronouns also have gender. The pronouns like I and you can be both masculine or feminine. So here the pronoun I can be male or a female and in the same way you can also be a male or a female. That means that the first person and the second person, that is I and you or we, they can be masculine or feminine. Now the pronouns like she, her, hers and herself are feminine. It means that she, her, herself and hers represents the feminine gender. The pronouns like he, him, his and himself are masculine. So these pronouns represents masculine gender and the pronouns like it, they, them, theirs, etc. are neuter. So these pronouns represents neuter gender. They are used for third person singular and third person plural. So students, I hope that you are clear with pronoun and its classification on the basis of gender and number. And we are also done with one type of pronoun, that is personal pronoun. So students, here I am giving you a small exercise related to personal pronouns. The sentences below have wrong pronouns and you have to write the correct pronouns for each sentence in the given blank. The first one is done for you. Let's see the first one. My father is a lawyer. She works in the High Court. So here the noun father is a male, while the pronoun used for the father she is wrong. So we have to use the right pronoun and that is he. So the answer would be my father is lawyer and he works in the High Court. So here he is used for my father. You can do the rest of the exercise in your Grammar Gate textbook. We would check the answers in the next video. See you soon, students, and thank you.